let's go. Good morning, Harrison family. How are you?
They turned a tragedy into a blessing.
Gordon has a very rare form of pancreatic cancer called lymphoma.
Where he should be focusing on himself and getting better, he actually started thinking about helping somebody else, his neighbors.
If I had one more day, or if I had a week, or if I had a month, what do I do with it?
Now their neighbors want to help them.
So you guys with me?
The Extreme Makeover design team has just 7 days.
Oh no.
To completely rebuild a house for a family that just wants to keep on giving.
Thanks for caring about our family.
Let's go, people!
One house,
You guys rock!
1 week,
Work with me, people.
one extreme makeover. The home edition.
Wow.
So much time has gone away. Now one means we have today. Together we can find a way. One day at a time. It's not magic, but strength of purpose. The power of many with a single focus. There's so much that we can do. Together we'll make it through. We'll make it
I'm Ty Pillington, and the renovation starts right now. So Ed, Michael, Paige, and Eduardo, we're on our way to Salt Lake City, Utah, actually to a town just outside called Bountiful, to meet the Harrison family. Now these guys are just amazing people who've always gone the extra mile to help out their community, and now they need some help. Take a look at their tape and you'll see what I mean.
Hi, ABC. We're the Harrison family.
I'm Gordon and I'm the dad.
I'm Lisa. I'm the mom.
I'm Chase, I'm 15.
I'm Ben and I'm 13. I'm Claire. I'm 7.
Just a few years ago, Gordon and Lisa Harrison were leading the life they've always dreamed of. They had 3 great kids, Chase, Ben, and Claire. Lisa was a stay-at-home mom, and Gordon had just opened his own cabinet-making business. Then, in one doctor's visit, everything changed.
A really good gastro guy found the spot in my pancreas.
Gordon ended up having a rare form of pancreatic cancer.
Vasoactive intestinal peptide, VIPoma. It's a rare one. It's about 1 in 10 million.
He had to put his cabinet-making business on hold, and Lisa started catering to bring in extra money.
I feel like I need to have something that I can do if the worst were to happen.
Well, that was the beginning of kind of a long bout with cancer. He ended up going to the hospital 3 times.
Friends, family, strangers basically took care of us during this time. Money would show up under the door. We'd have food on the table.
To him, it changed his outlook on life.
Cancer was the best thing that ever happened to me. If I had 3 months, what would I do? Here's what I do.
Where he should be focusing on himself and getting better, he actually started thinking about helping somebody else, his neighbors. And he came up with a plan.
He organized his own version of a home makeover for some neighbors.
We were sent away to Colorado for a week.
Then they tore into their kitchen. New counter and appliances, a fresh coat of paint, and Gordon himself installed new cabinets and a hardwood floor.
Oh my word! Oh my word!
A normal person might be thinking more about themselves. He was thinking about his friends and how he could help them.
What he did was what we do. It was like an extreme makeover Harrison edition.
I think he was inspired by the show.
I do, yeah.
It's totally cool. You guys have a totally cool job.
Well, now the community wants to repay Gordon's kindness by nominating the Harrison family for their own extreme makeover.
We think it would be just so great if you would surprise them by giving them an extreme home makeover.
And honestly, they could use it.
One corner of the house seems to be separating from the rest of it. Plumbing has never been really great. We've got exposed knob and tube wiring in the attic that I know just gives Gordon nightmares.
So that's where we come in. Guys, this is an amazing family who's given so much to everyone around them. And this is our chance to give them a little something back.
I'm just trying to do everything I can, be as positive as I can, work as hard as I can for my family.
So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's get it in there, people! Let's do it! Here we go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys ready?
Ready.
Good morning, Harrison family! Gordon, Lisa, Chase, Ben, and Claire! Woo! Come on out here!
Gordon is an amazing man. I mean, he was given a second chance on life, a new lease on life, and he's really taken advantage of that.
It takes something as scary as cancer for a man to realise, the money, the work, yeah, we need it to live, but it's not all that important because you need your family more.
Everything is sweeter, from food to air to people. The kids are sweeter, Lisa's sweeter, friends.
As Gordon puts it, it was not only a life-changing experience, but to him, it changed his outlook on life.
Especially before illness, I think you get caught up in your own stuff. And then I realized how many people cared about me and my family.
I think the Harrisons made a conscious choice to make this a positive turn and not a negative turn.
Well, you guys want to hear what's going to happen this week? You guys are going on vacation. Yes! To San Diego! Oh, yeah. You're going to have the sun, the surf, the zoo, whatever you guys want to do. Now, while you guys are on vacation, we're going to build you a house. Harrison family, show me the house.
Okay. Gosh.
Okay. That's a nice chair. Did you make that?
I did make that.
Sweet.
I think everybody knows of someone, either a friend or a relative or a friend of a friend, that has been affected by cancer.
It was scary. It was pretty sad. You don't know how long he's going to be out of it.
By the third surgery, you go in and there's Dad with all the things hooked up to him. It's kind of weird.
When you went to the hospital and you saw that he was really sick, how did that make you feel?
Sad. I wish that he would be back here.
Claire, bless her, she's only 7, so she's now old enough to understand what cancer is and what can happen.
I bet he was kind of worried about you guys too, huh?
When he had to have the third surgery, that's when I started thinking, this probably is going to be a huge part of our lives from now on.
So did you think for a minute what your family would go through if you were gone?
Oh, yeah. At one time, I thought, would Claire remember what I was like? Because she was the youngest. It's almost just time is the thing that has made all the difference. If I had one more day, or if I had a week, or if I had a month, what do I do with it?
It's in that moment when you came up with the idea to renovate the kitchen of your friends?
Well, it was when we were in the hospital, Lisa and I were talking about, well, you know what? That'd be fun to do. Kind of like a modern day barn raising.
I don't think he thought anything for himself. He just tries to do good. Does that sound corny? He just tries to be a good person.
It's how a community should be. And it's the community and the neighbors who nominated this family for this extreme makeover.
I won't be able to let them know how grateful I am for this.
Lisa, the mom, decided that she needed to step up and start bringing in some income for the family.
You work a lot in the kitchen, right? You have like a catering business, right?
A little tiny one, yeah.
And they've been through a lot of pressure, a lot of money problems, a lot of business worries, but they've come through it because they've got a great love for each other.
So who all here thinks Mom's a pretty good cook?
I do.
You guys live down in the basement?
The dungeon.
The dungeon?
Chase is 15, and what he really loves to do is filmmaking.
So you'd actually like to make movies one day?
Yeah.
Call me whenever you get like a treatment or a script, made. Maybe I can hook you up with the right people.
Don't worry. Okay.
Well, I'm sure you will. So what do you love to do?
Yeah, I did track.
Ben is a little firecracker, and the guy's into track and field.
Yeah, so you pretty fast? Now, what would you do, like, say you could, like, basically make your own room?
Tinkerbell. I always imagined Tinkerbell on my ceiling.
The Tinkerbell is kind of like a firefly, right?
Fairy.
She's a fairy. I think this week we're all going to have to believe in fairies, especially the fairy that gets the house built. So you guys ready to go on vacation or what?
We're ready.
Well, now's when I would tell you to get into limo, but actually, I'm going to challenge you, my friend, to a little race. What do you say, a little 100-yard dash? Are you with me? Follow me.
Ben loves track and field, and he even raced Ty before he left. Ooh, I'm sorry, Ty.
You let us down, big man.
So I lost. Pretty much got a little dust in my face on that one.
Ben is really good.
Are you guys ready to go on vacation now?
Yeah.
Yes. Follow the limo.
You're going to the Hilton Mission Bay in San Diego.
Hey, so have fun with your family. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you in a week.
The house is kind of charming.
It's charming, but check this out right here. You know what that means?
I think it's going to be another case of start from scratch, because we need a solid foundation.
Now you've got 5 people living in a tiny house and all sharing one bathroom.
And look where the toilet is, but everything's all kind of...
Not okay. Lisa loves to cook, and she actually makes money to help the family with her catering. This kitchen is so tiny.
Lisa decided to kind of like step it up a bit and form her own business so that she could support the family because the family really needed it.
I'm thinking, once again,
suit her up.
Time to Mac out the kitchen.
Ooh, watch your head, Ed. We're looking for a bedroom down here. This doesn't look like a bedroom. It looks like a big crack in the foundation, though.
What's going on?
I don't know.
This is the boys' room. What's this?
The Wall.
By Chase Harrison. Chase has a goal. He has a dream. He wants to be a filmmaker. The guy's talented. And what I want to do is give him a room where we can embrace this, embrace this, and take it to the next level.
I've got big plans for Claire's room, and I mean big. I want to make her feel like she's Tinkerbell, like she's a tiny little fairy. Everything in this room needs to be huge. I want to do a huge lantern, put a bed in there, and actually make it look like it's suspended. She can go around and sprinkle fairy dust on anyone that she wants.
So I'm crossing into dangerous territory on this one. I'm trying to design Ben a track and field room. 13 years old, and he's a track and field superstar, just like his dad was. He loves 110-meter hurdles. There's like a 3D plan of the actual room. There's the back wall and there's the running track. He or she then paints on the wall like the track has hit a bend and it's going around the wall off into the distance, and that will go across the bedroom. So it looks like it's a circle track going in and out of his room.
I've never transplanted wild raspberries before, so this is going to be quite an adventure. I wanted to save as much as possible. That's my philosophy. I'll save everything I can in terms of plans. It's a really nice piece of land, and I know we're going to be building the house out in several directions, but nevertheless, I'm still going to have a lot of land to work with. In this case, the most important things for me to save were the fruits and vegetables, especially the wild raspberry bushes, which were a family heirloom. These kinds of fruits and vegetables are actually anti-carcinogenic, and they fight toxins naturally in the body. And I think that this is something that's important to Lisa because she wants to make sure that her husband stays healthy.
Design team, guys, have we got some ideas? We got a plan together?
Oh, yeah.
All right, do me a favor. Save me in the backyard, like 300 to 400 square feet. I've got a little secret project back there I'm working on myself.
We'll find room for you for sure.
Fantastic. I'm gonna build him a little special area in the back of the house that is a place where he can create some really cool stuff. We build a house in a week. We make it happen week in and week out. And for this family, we're gonna make it happen with the help of a whole community. Good morning, neighbors! Anybody feel like helping with a little demolition?
So Ty had another one of his crazy ideas, and that was to round up some neighbors to help with demo.
Good morning, neighbors! Michael, see if they're awake. Good morning, hi. Good morning, neighbors! You guys feel like helping out with a little demolition? Come with us! This week is all about neighbors. They're the ones who got in touch with us, and they're the reasons we came to help out the Harrison family. So follow Michael. We're assembling the demolition crew. Welcome aboard, people. Welcome aboard. So we're gathering up all these people that know Gordon and the family, and can't wait to pitch in and kind of help us out. We're building these guys a new house. You guys with me? Yeah! What are we gonna do today? So we've got those guys behind the truck. We're all heading toward the house. And I look the other way, and we got our contractor, the guy from Oakland Construction. Him and a bunch of people with yellow hats and big machines.
So it was pretty awesome. We had our neighbors and we had our contractors, everybody coming to help with demolition.
300 pajama-wearing neighbours meeting up with 500 construction workers, all coming together.
I think the first thing you realize when you meet this family is how well-mannered these kids are. They're polite, they're considerate, they're just well-raised, and they love their dad, who has been not only a great father, but a great neighbor. Good morning, Harrison family. Hopefully you guys are having a great time on vacation. We're about to do something we're very excited about, which is demolish your house. But before we do that, there's a few people that like to say hi. It's your neighbors. Say hi, guys. Okay, so it was time to tear down the house. We took these big ropes because we thought we'd try something new called manpower. And we wrapped, the ropes around the columns of the front porch. I basically got every neighbor we could find to get a hand on the rope. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pull it down! Here we go. People dig in there. Oh, yes. Oh! Oh! Okay. I think we lost some columns on that one. Well, it was a good thought. And it was great to get our hands on, but we obviously knew then that it was kind of time to bring in the big machines.
That's cool.
All right, now it's time to really say goodbye to the house. But before we do that, would you like to say a few words?
Randy, Brett, and Megan Jones are behind Oakland Construction, a very sort of close-knit family company, much like the community that they come from.
We're here today to build a house, a place where Gordon can recover from his illness. If Gordon were here today, he'd do the same for any of us.
One of the greatest medicines there is hope. And so we're not just building a home, we're building hope.
So it was time to tear down the house. And if you're gonna take down a house, well, sometimes it helps to have some big machines. Especially ones that have gigantic balls of cement on the end of them that can pretty much wreck a house in about 10 minutes. The wrecking ball. Oh no. Oh, there goes the chimney. Oh. Wood, walls, cement, concrete, roofing, it's all coming apart.
Let's just say the house never had a chance.
We needed a new roof anyway, didn't we?
I think even though our house is gone, that all the memories are there.
The memories are in here, huh?
Yeah.
Memories. Yeah.
So guys, wish us luck, because from the looks of things, we're gonna need it.
So it's the morning of day 3. Our forms are up, the foundation is poured. As you can see right now, they're just smoothing it out. Next step is walls.
These walls have been pre-assembled. Pre-assembling these walls will assist us in making sure that the process goes that much faster. Oakland Construction has definitely been one of the more organized builders that I've seen. By the afternoon, we're actually ahead of schedule. This wall is 30 feet long. This is actually the biggest wall we've ever installed.
The guys got so far ahead of schedule, we needed to get the flooring system for the second floor to the job as quick as possible.
We've had to get a police escort just so we could speedily get these second floor walls here. At this rate, Oakland Construction are going to be slinging up drywall before we know it.
It's hard to believe that only 45 minutes ago, we were placing the walls to the first floor on the house.
All you have to do was grab it with the crane, plonk it in place, put a load of nails and bolts down, and your floor's already on.
I've got big plans for Claire's room. I just want to make it so special for her. I want to give her a bed that looks like a big lantern. I want to make her feel like she's Tinkerbell, like she's a tiny little fairy.
I'm going to use the jigsaw for this last cut, and the easiest way to get started with that is to drill a hole.
If you can remember from the story, that's where Tinkerbell slept, in a lantern.
Just need to clean this up, and we'll have a side panel for a lantern bed.
So all these pieces right here, they're all about the secret project I'm working on for Gordon. I can't really tell you what that is, but I can give you kind of a, well, let's just say an up-close shot of what's going on. You see that? That's a beautiful grain. You see that? Oh, even better. You see the trick is going with the grain, because this is all you can see for now.
This is the biggest Sears I've ever seen.
It's a Sears Grand. That's why I brought the whole team, because we still got to build a house and shop.
This Sears Grand is so big, Ty has sent us off into our little directions to go and find stuff for our bedrooms.
I brought the whole design team with me. So basically, I have to make sure I keep up with everybody and find everyone.
Yeah, I like that. That's cute.
Oh, Michael, you all right there?
Yep.
Well, Ty thought he'd pick on all of us at Sears. You never knew when he was coming around the corner.
Let's go, people! Snap out of it!
Eduardo, we don't have all day!
I gotta find some tools. Tools? Oh, yeah. Clean up on aisle 7.
Okay, friends, it's the morning of day 4 and a lot has happened since last night. Let's go inside and have a good old look.
All this area here is gonna be Lisa's kitchen.
She's got double oven. She's got a huge stove cooker top.
It's gonna be top of the line, state of the art. We're talking 2 fridges, the warming drawers, the crazy stove, all of the things that she needs to really become a real caterer. This is called a great room. This is probably the biggest room we've ever built.
It's about 35 foot long by about 15, 20 foot wide with a good 24 foot high ceiling.
Dining table and chairs over here, a couple of sofas in this area over here, looking out that way. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this wall though. So I'm using the inspiration from the hills and the mountains here in Utah as my palette for the house. I like this a lot. This is called Drizzle, and it's sort of a grayish blue. Works really nicely off the greens. They're a very kind of clean, simple, modest family. So what I've decided to do is go a little bit more contemporary on the inside. Time to do some serious furniture shopping. I want that table, I want those lamps, I want that right there, I want 2 of these, and I love this. Awesome furniture. I like what I see here. For an awesome family, I think they'll like this.
This must be James' house. Ty sent me here. This is the fairy artist, and you know, with some pictures of Claire here, I think we can make something really magical.
Since Claire loves fairies, Ty had a really good idea that I should go visit James Christensen, a local artist who specializes in fairies.
Look at this. I mean, the faces are just so perfect.
The quality of his work is so beautiful and so amazing. We really thought he could help and make something really special and unique for Claire.
What if we paint her as a fairy? And we could make it look like her. I think we can do this.
All right.
We can do this.
Thank you so much. So, I'll be back in a few days.
All right.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah.
These guys, they've been working all day. They have to be really hungry.
You're probably right.
So I had an idea.
Wendy's.
Hey guys.
Hi.
What can I get for you?
1,000 Wendy's singles with cheese.
1,000? I need some help.
We got some burgers. Singles, doubles. Looks good, huh?
Grab a burger.
Who wants some fries? Get them while they're hot.
They really needed a kind of midnight snack to keep them going.
Everyone, I think, in the community of Bountiful, Utah, lives by that phrase of let's pay it forward. Because if we're paying it forward today, who knows, 30 years down the line when I need it, someone will pay it forward to me.
And it's the greatest thing when you see a community of people that focus all their energy and all their soul and all their heart on doing a really great thing for somebody who's done so many good things for everybody in this neighborhood. One finished platform bed, ready to go.
So you're probably wondering what I'm doing standing on a pile of dirt in the middle of the street. Well, actually, this is very fertile soil that we're moving from the front all the way to the backyard. It's full of nutrients and will keep the water from soaking down to the ground so fast. Better for the plants that way. My greatest influence in my life in going into garden design and landscape design was my grandmother. And my grandmother passed away from cancer when I was about 18, 19 years old. So building this garden for Lisa and Gordon, I'm very connected to it. So these are 2 giant planter boxes, one for each side of this passageway. This one's for fruit trees and a strawberry grove. That one's for nothing but herbs. Perfect for Gordon and for Lisa. I decided to dedicate this garden as a garden of life for them. And the really cool thing about it is that a lot of these fruits and vegetables are actually anti-carcinogenic.
When you're designing a running track theme room, there's only one place to come in Utah, the Olympic Oval, home of the 2002 Winter Olympics.
I'm doing it for a young kid called Ben, who's 13 years old. He's a track and field superstar. His favourite event is 110-metre hurdles.
I've got to take some photos so I can get the Ben perspective going onto the wall.
And on the floor, I'm going to get an indoor running track, very high-density rubber tracking system, which basically is the running lanes that goes for indoor arenas. and that will go across the bedroom. And on the wall, we'll paint hurdles and then hopefully some runners.
I've got all the information I need to know. I know how wide a lane is. I've got me photos. I've got an aching elbow. I've got a hurt knee and a bruised back. Time to go back to the building site.
It looks like it's going to be a good room.
Beside myself out here. This is amazing. Everywhere you look is herbs and plants for Lisa, for her catering business. I mean, look at this. Mint. Oh.
Did you see the kitchen? Okay, friends, now this is one of nearly 8 workshops that is going in the new Harrison family kitchen. 8 of them. So when Mum Lisa gets her cooking business up and away, she's got so many places to mix up cake batter, sandwiches, beef, steak, whatever she wants to make, she's got the workshops.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. This is our muralist going above and beyond. I was like, just do a little mural right about here, and this is what she gives me. This is absolutely amazing.
So this room is finally coming together. I've got the last of the movie reels on the bed frame here. This right here is the ultimate editing system. I mean, this is top of the line. This is what any movie maker would really, really want to have. I think Chase Harrison has a bright future. Big, big, big future. There you go.
It takes a lot to do what we do, and it takes contractors like Oakland Construction to really get it across the finish line. To be able to do this project for Gordon and his family meant a lot to them. So Brett, here you guys have got some good news.
We got great news. We're ready to turn the house over.
Ty, the house is yours.
You guys serious?
Yeah.
Yes. The house is ours. Thank you guys, thank you. All right, people, I got the keys to the house. Let's bring in some furniture. Here comes the furniture.
It's huge, huh?
Get that by yourself.
Keep it coming, keep it coming. All right, let's go, people. We don't have all night. Are we gonna make it happen? Yeah!
I have no idea where it's going, man.
Michael, you know what every film needs? An ending. Let's wrap it up. Action, people. Guys, what are we working on? Clean out the sink?
Clean it up. A lot of times we go into communities and we help bring them together. We bond them. This community is different. They already are bonded. They're already together, and we've seen that this week. They have come out. They have been there for us. They've been phenomenal.
All right, so guys, I know it's going to be a really, really long night. We've got a lot to do, and you guys have been incredible this week. But I know we're going to need a little extra motivation to get through this. So I thought you might want to check out this.
Hi, everybody back home. I want you to know how much we are very, very grateful for all your hard work into the late night hours for our family. And there is one more thing that you should know.
Go, go, go. Work, work, work.
We're coming. Here, Ty, take it away.
It's just great to see all these people, see how, emotional he is. He's basically sending them love and letting them know that if he was here, he would love to be the guy screaming and yelling, saying, we're gonna make this happen.
Go, go, go!
When Claire walks in here, she is definitely going to feel like she's home because this is her as a fairy.
So I'm putting in the last part of this beautiful metal sculpture that Michael designed. L-I-F-E, life, with the fruits and vegetables and the herbs. It's good for their health. It inspires life. It's perfect for Gordon and the family.
with cancer, the last few years haven't been easy. But no matter what was happening in your personal life, you always made time for your friends. Well, they wanted to pay back the favor and give you guys a home you truly deserve. I just hope that the spirit of giving back to each other continues long after we've gone, because it is incredible what can be done when people come together. Now, are you guys ready to see the new house?
We are ready.
It was magical. It was surprising. I cannot describe how it felt to stand there and know that that house was standing there because of the efforts of so many people.
I think we all learned something from Gordon Harrison this week, and that is to not put yourself first.
Hey, we love you! And we couldn't have done it without, of course, the design team. Michael, Paige, Eduardo, and Ed. So Harrison family, walk through that front door and into your brand new house.
Okay. Go. Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
This is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. What happened? Wow.
Now, Lisa, I know that your old kitchen wasn't really working for you. Well, take a look at your new kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going. Go around the corner and there's more. And there's another refrigerator over here.
Now, before they left, they had this really small kitchen that wasn't even big enough for their family, let alone like a catering business. It's the biggest kitchen we've ever made. 2 refrigerators, one for the family and one for your catering business.
I started catering when Gordon was sick, had his 3rd surgery, and I thought, if this is going to keep happening, I need to do something.
Lisa decided that she needed to step up and start bringing in some income for the family, so she started a catering business.
I can't believe this.
There was a lot of love that went into it, I can tell you that. And I know you're gonna make some wonderful things happen for some other people out of this kitchen too.
I hope so.
I'm very grateful.
These guys were the nicest, kindest, most humble people. And to give them a house full of luxury and the things that everybody dreams about was a dream come true.
Here you go, split up and go check out the rest of your house.
Holy cow.
This is your room.
I like the hurdle bed, 2-inch thick floors that look like the track, the pictures of my dad. Hey, that's you.
Where did they get these things?
I found a box of photos and noticed that there were pictures of Gordon as a track star. So I thought that would be perfect for Ben's room.
The pictures will definitely be inspirational.
Now here's the really, really good news. You're out of the basement and you've got your own private room.
Claire, look at your bed. It's like you are in a little fairy.
Peter Pan!
Yeah. Tinkerbell sleeps in the lantern. And this is the lantern, and that's your bed.
Paige made me a Tinkerbell room. Mom?
It looks like you. What a wonderful gift to have your portrait painted as a little girl. It was beautiful.
Claire's room, oh my lands. I don't know how we're ever gonna bring her back to reality.
When Chase opened the door to his room, he opened the door to a beginning of a career.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
This is it, man. And it's his dream to be a filmmaker.
It was cool. There's all this filmmaking stuff. There's a bunch of film reels on the bed and on the walls.
Cow. Well, you said you wanted to be a filmmaker. Well, we gave you the ultimate movie reference library. We've also given you camera equipment and an avid editing system so you can actually create your own movies. So, you think you can make something happen with that?
You know it.
Cool, man. Well, listen, I'm always looking for work, so call me.
He's gonna be spending a lot of time in there.
He probably won't even come out to dinner.
Well, Gordon and Lisa, you've been through a lot. It's amazing how you keep going and at the same time, really giving back to your friends and your neighbors and your community. I think you guys deserve a little place that you have a little peace. And honestly, you kind of deserve it. Do me a favor. Go check out your brand new master bedroom suite.
Oh my gosh.
My bedroom was just over the top.
Our room was bigger than our house. What?
It was so elegant and beautiful and calm.
So those guys who give so much to everybody else finally have, well, they can finally have a little bit of peace and just kind of get away. Because I imagine battling cancer and trying to overcome that, having a nice bedroom to relax in can really kind of help you get through tough times.
My parents' bedroom was like paradise.
There's absolutely no way we could ever begin
awesome,
to
huh?
tell you.
I think they're gonna enjoy it a lot.
Well, there's actually one more thing I'd like to show you, and it's actually my secret project that I've been working on it all week. Gordon, why don't you come with me? Now, I know that spending time with your family is really important to you, and I also know you gotta make a living. So I wanted to give you something that allowed you to do both. Why don't you go check it out? Holy,
Gordon was so touched and so moved when he went into his workshop.
No way.
All those tools that he didn't have yet, you know, just all sorts of stuff.
Hey Ty, thanks for making that wood shop for my dad so close to our house.
Unreal.
You know, when you see those mugs that say, like, you know, best dad ever, or you see the t-shirt was like, you know, my dad's #1. This is that guy, and I wanted to give him the best of the best. And as far as shops go, that's about as good as it gets.
Holy cow. There's everything. I'm grateful that Ty would have thought, hey, let's get him something special.
I'd like you to meet the guys responsible.
There's no way. Thank you. Thank you.
I think we could all learn a lot from a guy like Gordon, who has battled a horrible disease, and he's not out of the woods yet, but he's learned a lot about life. It's like there's a donut, I'll get it. And that we have to take advantage of the time that we are here and make positive influences in people's lives, whether it's your own family or it's your neighbor and your best friend. Come on in.
There's a knock on the door. We open it up, and here are all our friends and neighbors that have been so instrumental in all of this.
And the plumber!
That was a very emotional thing for all of us, too. And we had missed them while we were gone. It was really good to be back with them.
There's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Harrison family. Welcome home.
Thank you, ABC. I love my house.
I want to say thanks to all of our friends, all of our neighbors for that wonderful present that they have given to us. You will never know. You just can never know what a blessing this has been for our family. We will just use our new home to start a brand new phase in our lives.
It is home. We'll take it over. It's a Harrison home.
Thank you!
ABC, we love you! Thanks, the house is wonderful!
Any spare change you can offer would be appreciated. Any spare change? Any spare? Any? Thanks a lot, man.
Things look up.